back again with another 2K19 Custom Universe live stream. Just getting everything set up here as we begin episode 9 of our 2K19 live stream. Alrighty then. Yes, so just hang on with me. Hold on. Boom, send that off. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Everything's sent out. So, before we hop in, let's just talk about, I don't know. Well, the first couple, so the 3 straight days of WWE wrestling is over. Of course, WrestleMania Night 1 was on Saturday. WrestleMania Night 2 was on Sunday. And then last night was the Raw after Mania. Last night? Yeah, last night was the Raw after Mania. What's going on there, G-Sizzle? What's going on, dog? Of course, on the Raw after Mania, we had Drew McIntyre defend his championship against the Big Show, because that's literally all I've been seeing all over Facebook this morning and all this other stuff. Yeah. Also, Nia Jax is back. I didn't quite remember why she was gone, or I didn't remember that she was injured or that she was even on Raw. So it was a shock to most of us, I guess, or at least to me. What else did I see happen on Raw? Not much, honestly. Bianca Belair, of course, debuting as a member of the Raw roster. So, I was just waiting for more people to get into the stream, dog. Okay, so let's kick things off. Let's take a look at this week's power rankings. So, of course, the top 3 hasn't changed very much. Aiden, Nate Dogg, and our SmackDown Live Women's Champion, Shan, moving up into the 4 spot, and Garrett pushing Christian out of the top 5 and moving into that 5th spot after picking up a win over Christian last week. Alright, so now, ladies and gentlemen, let's hop right into this match card for tonight's episode. So first of all, we're gonna have our first match on the card is going to be a tag team match. This spawning after last week's single, the ringside area, midway through the match, up against Logan Matrix. Gets thrown back in the ring by Nick B and has to finish the match, of course, where he was beaten by Logan Matrix. So tonight, Logan Matrix teams up with Nick B to and in match number 2 tonight, taking on a newcomer, Bailey, in singles competition. What's up, Christian? What's going down? What's going down, dog? Woman over the top rope battle royal to determine the number 1 contender to Shan's SmackDown Live Women's Championship at Money in the Bank. Of course, all of the members of the women's division in this battle royal, including Shan. So whoever wins this battle royal will be determined to be the number 1 contender. If Shan happens to win, she will get to pick who she defends the title against at Money in the Bank. I was just getting to it. Shan will get to pick her opponent for Money in the Bank if Shan wins. But whoever else wins will be determined. If anybody else wins, they will be determined the number one contender. Then, after last week, Willie hit Dustin with a baseball bat in their matchup. Just hold on. Yes, so after last week, Dustin, in his matchup last week, Willie interfering, hitting Dustin in the head with a baseball bat. So this week, Dustin will go one-on-one with the number one contender to the Intercontinental Championship, Willie the Wheel, in singles competition. And in the main event, of course, it will be the Bear Brigade taking on CN Tower, in a very high-stakes matchup, of course. The winning team will determine the stipulation for their match at Money in the Bank. So, ladies and gentlemen, lots of decisions to be made here. Lots of decisions to be made here tonight. Lots of high-stakes matchups. So, without any further ado, let's go straight into the show. Sometimes it's not about, sometimes you gotta keep the main title guys off TV. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are live here tonight, this edition of Smackdown Live from San Francisco, California. And tonight, again, lots of things set to be determined here tonight for Money in the Bank, which is 2 weeks away, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we're going to kick things off with tag team action. The team of Daniel and Nate Dogg versus Nick B and Logan Matrix. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be one hell of a tag team match. Very personal rivalries and interweaving personal dramas in this matchup. All competitors looking to get an edge heading into Money in the Bank. Ladies and gentlemen, coming down the ramp, of course, the super athlete Daniel making his way to the ring. Of course, after taking a loss last week to Logan Matrix, he was trying to escape the backstage area, live to fight another day, maybe wait for a more important matchup, but sent back by his rival Nick B. sent back into the ring, and of course, after being thrown back in the ring, defeated by Logan Matrix. So tonight, looking to get a measure of revenge against both Nick B and Logan Matrix, and he'll have the help of Intercontinental Champion Nate Dogg, ladies and gentlemen, who, of course, embroiled in his own personal rivalry over the past couple of weeks with Willie the Wheel. So tonight, looking to build some momentum as they head into an Intercontinental Championship match against one another at Money in the Bank. And here come their opponents, ladies and gentlemen. First out, Nick B.
First, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 300
Nick B making his way to the ring. Of course, Nick B last week trying to put a stop to the antics of Daniel last week as he tried to leave the arena during the middle of his singles match against Logan Matrix. Just trying to make sure that Dan shows a little bit of a backbone here on SmackDown. And tonight, looking to continue to torture Dan ahead of Money in the Bank. And ladies and gentlemen, the newest member of the SmackDown, one of the newest members of the SmackDown Live roster, of course, Logan Matrix, making his way to the ring. What a character! What a true oddity on the SmackDown Live roster, ladies and gentlemen. But one hell of a competitor, as proven last week when he pinned Dan in the middle of the ring. And looking set here tonight for tag team action, as he'll team with Nick B. Of course, we got Dan in the chat, huh? Can't wait to hear all the complaints about how fucking rigged the video game is that I'm not controlling. It's gonna be great. And Daniel, of course, you love to see this, just getting manhandled in the early going. You just love to see it. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Oh, Dan fighting out of that. Misses the kick. Now whipped into the corner. Oh, reversal. Now I'm gonna whip him across into the corner where Nate Dogg lying in wait. And look at this double team maneuver. As long as I live and breathe, Daniel will never be champion. Understand that, everyone who chants for Daniel to be champion. That's a fucking promise. Oh yeah, it's absolutely rigged for Daniel to never be champion. I mean, I don't have to rig it too much because he always loses, so... And now Logan Matrix into the fray. Gonna go up against Nate Dogg. And now, oh, Nate Dogg flying over the top rope, but misses. And Nate Dogg showing off the athleticism. Oh, Logan Matrix and him gonna exchange some strikes on the outside of the ring. Ooh, big neck breaker. Boom, off the ring post. And that's what a lot of people forget about Nate Dogg, is he's got the high-flying moveset, but a mean streak a mile wide. As they take this back inside the ring, and now Logan Matrix is going to continue to wear down the Intercontinental Champion. Ooh, big boot there by Nate Dogg, and clubbing blow to the back. Going to take control here. Nice snapmare takedown. Ooh, big kick to the back. Going to tag in Dan. Comes in with some stomping blows to the lower back. Going to talk some shit to the crowd. They're not buying what he's selling, but continues anyway. Ooh, double axe handle to that neck. Ooh, flying forearm takes down Dan. Oh, and boom! Oh no, that could have broken his face. Somebody get a goddamn EMT out here right now. And now Logan Matrix taking a page out of the Daniel playbook. Just gonna stand there and watch his opponent. Oh, you're a Nagi. Oh, and now Daniel, of course, gonna prove that he can do it better. Just gonna stand there and watch his opponent. Ladies and gentlemen, truly riveting action here. As Daniel and Logan going back and forth. And now look at this. Oh! Dab on him. I have no idea, man. And now Nate Dogg, shin breaker. And I've tried the AI on 2K20. It's a little better, but not much. But that could possibly be where we end up going as soon as I get all the superstars on the roster transferred over. And they cover 1-2 and a kick out by the Intercontinental Champion. Oh. Nate Dogg, big back suplex. And now Nate Dogg gonna whip low Matrix back in the corner. Huge forearm after Dan grabbed him. Those damn dirty heels. And now Nate Dogg gonna continue the punishment. Oh, big kick by Logan Matrix. And now going to send him into the corner. Hopefully tag in Nick B. But no, going to take a page out of the Daniel playbook and just stare at him again. With the amount of pages that... Oh, into the crossface. But it's going to be a rope break. Of course, the large frame of Nate Dogg reaching the ropes. But now I'm going to tag in the big fella, Nick B. Who's going to drag him around into the cover. One. Kick out at one by the Intercontinental Champion. Nate Dogg, that modified arm drag. And now whipped into his corner. Ref takes a bump. And now a tag. That's an illegal tag. Ref's not up to see it, but float over neckbreaker into the kick to the back. Ah, these damn dirty heels. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to remind you that the referee never saw that tag. I don't know why he's allowing Daniel to stay in there. He should be forced back to the outside. Plus, nobody wants to see this man in a wrestling ring. Oh, now just throwing McBee into the barricade. Oh. The ref was clearly knocked out. You fucking mark. And now, gonna try and throw Nick B back in the ring, but Dan, you dumbass, there's a guy standing there. You can't throw him back in that way. You moron. Now Dan finally getting him back in the ring. Oh, and he's going to go for that 360 no-scope punch. And he got it. Also, everybody in the chat calling for Dan to be president. He is from Canada, you morons. He can't be president. And the Scutter by Nick B. And now into the corner. Another page out of Daniel's playbook. It's almost like Logan Matrix and Nick B want to lose this match with the amount of pages they're taking out of Daniel's playbook. Oh, and now Daniel gets power slammed into the cover, but it's a rope break. Is that? Now Nick B just going to stand there, wondering what he needs to do to put away Daniel. Of course, as much as I shit on him as he stands there and watches as Nick B recovers in the corner, as much as I shit on him, a hell of a competitor is Daniel. And he's going to hit that hyperdriver. What are you sending, Nick? It just looks like a loading screen. They're buffering. And Daniel hitting that fiery comeback. Uranagi, center of the ring. Now going to call for it again, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, big back elbow into the butterfly standing suplex. Let's go. And Nick B thinks he's got this well in hand. Oof. Man, wouldn't you just love to do that to Daniel? I know M would. Off the ropes goes Dan into the big back body drop. Big spine buster. Oh my god, Christian, Jesus. Oh, big clothesline in the corner. What the fuck is that? Uranagi again. And now Daniel. Again, gonna talk some shit to the crowd. And he wants to call for it again. He wants this match to be over. Hyper driver. Let's go. Gonna drag him to the dead center of the ring. 1, 2. Kick out by Nick B. Nate Dogg taking out Logan Matrix, but unfortunately a kick out at 2. Boom. And now working over the leg is Nick B. Boom! Big stomp to the gut. Oh! I mean, yeah, you're right. There's definitely not a lot of separation between any of the guys in the ring or the over 5 people in the crowd. So you're right. Everyone getting fined up in here. It's a good thing that it's in a fantasy setting, you morons. Hype driver. Oh, and a kick out by Nick B. And Nick B sent over the top rope by Nate Dogg. I wonder what Nate Dogg is thinking here. Just... that even in a fantasy setting where there has been no coronavirus, you can only be president if you're an American. Oh wait, never mind. If you're an American, if you're born in America, you moron. Oh, look who pipes up now. If I wanted your mouth open, Dan, I would unzip my zipper. I agree, the ref is mentally slow. And Nate Dogg, again, this staring down in the corner. Now going for the Tiger Feint kick. And Nate Dogg gonna head to the top rope for the big splash. Go for the cover. Go for the cover. Oh my god. Sorry guys, hockey player, too many pucks to the head. Not really... Doesn't remember that you have to pin somebody or submit someone to win a match. Logan with the big European uppercut in the corner. Oh, double stomp right across the midsection. Kick to the chest. Into the corner. Nate Dogg to the top rope. Logan going up. Look at that. The huge power bomb on the end. Nick B now in there. Oh, just tossing around Nate Dogg like it's nothing. Why are you sending emojis in the chat, dog? Like, another double team maneuver here by Logan and Nick B. Big suplex by Logan. 1, 2, kick out. Nick B getting in there, making sure that Daniel doesn't interfere. But the ref's out. God damn it. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Nate Dogg had this match won, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. Into another power bomb. And now to the top rope, scales Nate Dogg. Is he gonna... Oh, he's calling him back up to his feet. What's he looking for here, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, senton off the ropes. Big springboard cross body. Oh, whipped across the ring. Bang! Big kick to the side of the head. What a flurry of offense here from Nate Dogg. Now Nate Dogg sent into the corner. Uranagi! Dragging Logan center of the ring. Float over neck breaker. Working on the leg of Logan. He's trying to take away that stomp, the opponent zone stomp. Big double stomp to the midsection and a kick to the chest. 6-second pin. Absolutely. We're still talking about the Nate Dogg pin? Absolutely. Tag in to Nick B. Huge double team maneuver coming here. Big hip toss. Ooh. And the kicks. Oh, no. Ooh. And all this weight. Right down on the stomach of Nate Dogg. Now a tag, man. Again, another illegal tag. Ref's back his turn, but whatever. Into the crossface. Why does he keep putting it on in the fucking corner of the ring? Nate Dogg is too tall to have that done as he works away the shoulder. Into the cover. 1, 2. Oh, no, not even a count of 2. All these guys in this matchup able to take a tremendous amount of punishment and still kick out. Big double team maneuver. Float over neck breaker. Into the kick. Daniel trying to get involved, trying to make that hot tag, and he will. In comes Daniel. Like House of Fire, but that's stopped with a big back elbow. And a big power slam. Into the cover. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out. Now Daniel gonna fight back. Nick B whipping Daniel back into the corner. Big boot. Now going to take control. Looking to move him into his own corner. Huge snapmare. Big kick to the back. Boom. Working away at the arm. And now Nate Dogg and Daniel going to use a double team maneuver. Big splash in the corner, then a huge clothesline. And now look at this Tiger Fein kick coming up. Bang! Tiger Fein kick. Now back inside the ring, into the cover. 1, 2, 3. and Daniel and Nate Dogg have secured a win here on Smackdown Live, ladies and gentlemen. It was a extremely well fought contest between these two teams. Everybody, all four competitors, pulling out every move in their arsenal to try and secure the win. Bam! And but in the end, it's Daniel and Nate Dogg securing the victory.
Here are your winners, the Devil, Daniel Raw, and Nate Dogg.
I was about to say, all you sheep who are putting up the not rigged hashtag, I'm really surprised, because even when he wins, he still says that it's rigged. But anyway, enough about that jabroni. We're going to focus our attention now on a fan favorite competitor, Retro Jordan, taking on the debuting Bailey here in singles competition. What do you mean, bitch please, Dan? Come at me, bro. Tu cherches là. And Retro Jordan versus Bailey. Nice side headlock here by Retro Jordan. And for those of you who are joining us and possibly never stick around until until a matchup with Retro Jordan, this man, huge star in the 60s, beat everyone he did in the 1960s, cryogenically froze himself, then was unthawed currently a couple weeks back so that he could take on some fresh competition. He's always looking for competition, and when he finds it and destroys it all, he will cryogenically freeze himself to head into the future to find new, fresh competition. And he'll get some competition here on SmackDown Live, taking on the newcomer Bailey. And Daniel, you know what? We finally agree on something after all these years of friendship. That's air quotes around friendship. We finally agree on something. I do believe that match should have ended earlier with that 6-second pinfall. Absolutely. But anyway, back to it. Retro Jordan in a fight, of course, with Bailey here today. Yes, again, I've made everybody who's supposed to be short the shortest they can be. Big clothesline to the back by Retro Jordan. Big clothesline outside the ring. I was answering your question, dog. I'm not attacking you. The only person I ever attack who's in the chat is Dan. It's because he fucking deserves it. Big pile driver into the cover. 1, 2, kick out. Chicken and waffles vape juice. Interesting. Stop being a little bitch, and maybe I'll stop yelling at you, Nick. Now Bailey gonna call for it. He's looking for the brogue kick. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3. And Bailey has beaten Retro Jordan. And in our second matchup of the night, Bailey beats Retro Jordan, ladies and gentlemen. What a debut here for Bailey. Proven how much of a fighter he is. Beating the incomparable Retro Jordan.
Here is your winner, the hero, Bailey.
And now Bailey going to take his time to celebrate his moment here with the WWE Universe. What a match. What a moment here for the debuting Bailey. And now let's focus in on our first match with massive implications for the Smackdown Live Women's Championship. The 6 women over the top rope battle royal to determine the number 1 contender for Shan's Smackdown Live Women's Championship. Of course, all the women in the Smackdown Live Women's division will be in this match, including our women's champion Shan. Again, for those of you who weren't here when we ran down the match card, if Shan wins, she will have her choice of opponent at Money in the Bank. At Money in the Bank. Ladies and gentlemen, and yes, as it was brought up earlier, the option to choose to not defend it is not on the table. She will have to choose one of the 5 other women in the division to defend it against at Money in the Bank.
Making her way to the ring.
Saskatchewan had a
from
flood?
Glasgow, Scotland, Girl Dynamite, Nicole.
Seems like it'd be way too flat to have a flood. Like, there's no way that it would... Like, the water would just disperse in all directions. Okay, alright. If it had one, it had one. I mean, I'm not gonna fight you on it. I didn't know. Yeah, again, like the prairies are so fucking flat, man, that when your girl cheats on you, you can watch her run away with the guy for the next 3 days.
And her opponents. First, from
The
Montreal,
prairies are so flat
Quebec, Canada,
that you can
the
see your own
Queen,
taillights when you're driving.
Emily.
The prairies are so flat, Garrett thought it was his high school girlfriend. Got him! Also, why is Christian being so pissy? All we were doing was, I was asking if they had a flood or not. I wasn't the one who called somebody a Parkinson's having Nazi fuck.
And from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, the natural Jessica B.
Also, really awesome that Dan leaves the chat as soon as his as soon as Emily has a matchup. I don't think he's ever seen the Emily character model. Yes, Nick. She does have the Chris Jericho jacket on.
And from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, the outlaw Kelly
She had a
Dallas.
similar looking one in real life. Didn't light up, but it looked very similar, so I gave her the Chris Jericho jacket. Alright, alright, ladies and gentlemen, of course, just waiting on a couple more competitors here before we start off this number one contenders battle royal for the Smackdown Live Women's Championship.
And from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, the
And of course,
SmackDown Women's Champion,
the SmackDown Live
Adorable
Women's
Shannon.
Champion herself, Shan, making her way to the ring. to earn herself a victory in this battle royal so that she may choose her #1 contender at Money in the Bank. Let's see. I'm trying to watch some good old wrestling, and you guys are taking it too far. I literally have been answering your question, and she's not from Toronto. Yeah, half the fucking roster is not from Toronto, you dumbass. The only couple places that freaking WWE 2K19 gives you in Canada: Toronto, Windsor, Vancouver, or Montreal, or Maryville. So Toronto was the place where I just put everybody on the roster from. You fucking idiot. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody squaring off here in this battle royal. Apparently it matters to Gare there, Nick. He's the one who brought it up. Well, you should know better, dumbass. Anyway, no eliminations so far here in the Battle Royal. Oh, but Emily, our first elimination, sent over the top rope. Eliminated by Jess. Now look at this. 3 amigos. Well, I mean, the 3 German. Oh no, 2 Germans into a standing suplex by Minik. Now, Rosalie, bell clap, throws her over in a hip toss like fashion. Now going to use some kicks to try and get some space on each other. Jess trying to eliminate Kelsey in the corner. Oh. And Minik just put in some work against Rosalie. Now going to turn her attention to Kelsey into the corner. And Minik going to work away at eliminating Kelsey. Jess got Minik up on the ropes. Oh, and to the outside, but unfortunately not out of the ring quite yet. He was looking to push her off the ring apron, but Minik gonna fight her way back in. And now Kelsey gonna take control of Jess. Oh, we're fighting out of the elimination attempt. Oh, Shan to the outside, Minik throwing her out there, but Kelsey now looking to eliminate Jess. Oh, down onto the ring apron, but now, oh, Rosalie's gone. And it's down to 4, ladies and gentlemen. The current champion, Minik, Kelsey, and Jess, who is going to challenge Shan at Money in the Bank. Minik in a precarious position here. Shan looking to push her out, try and secure a win for her to choose who she faces at Money in the Bank. Oh, went for the overhand right strike, but Minik counters. Now Kelsey looking to eliminate Jess. Oh, but Jess gonna fight out of that. And now the moves in the middle of the ring. Jess looking to, she's just going to continue to inflict punishment on Kelsey. Nick and Shan fighting. Big snapmare takedown. Now Jess going to turn her attentions to Nick. Kelsey and Shan going to take a little bit of a breather. Oh, huge right hand by Jess. Another one. And Manik is gone. Down to the final 3 competitors, ladies and gentlemen. Shan, Jess, and Kelsey. Jess, of course, who beat Shan on her first night here on Smackdown Live. I agree. I finally agree with something that you said, Nick. I think that Willie should be in this Battle Royal for the #1 contendership to the Women's Championship. I feel like he should be IC and Women's Champion. Kelsey eliminates Jess. Down to Kelsey and Shan. Big back elbow. Oh, and Shan sends Kelsey over the top rope, and Shan will get to determine her #1 contender for Money in the Bank, ladies and gentlemen. What a performance by the champ, proving why she is the champ.
Here is your winner.
And what a match here, ladies and gentlemen. And at Money in the Bank, the champ will get to pick who challenges her for the Smackdown Live Women's Championship. And ladies and gentlemen, of course, yes, keep spamming hashtag pick Will. I'm sure that'll influence her to pick Will for Money in the Bank. Alright. Now let's focus now on, of course, the man who you have been supporting with that hashtag, Willie the Wheel, after last week, after he hit Dustin with a baseball bat in the match between Nate Dogg and Dustin. Dustin looks for revenge here tonight as he takes on Willie the Wheel in singles competition. And ladies and gentlemen, here he comes. See the shirt,
Making his way to the
read
ring
the shirt,
from
know the
Windsor,
shirt.
Ontario,
That is the
Canada,
motto of
weighing
Dustin,
in at
the emissary
335
of the Game Master.
The monster, Dustin.
Sent before the Game Master to clear his path. Rough start to his career with losses to both the WWE and Intercontinental Champion in his first 2 weeks on the roster. Tonight, he looks to exact revenge against the man who cost him his second match. But that'll be easier said than done, ladies and gentlemen, because the underdog of underdogs is a fighting champ, is a fighting superstar. Willie is not just going to let Dustin roll. He's not just going to roll over for him. He's going to give him a fight. And ladies and gentlemen, tonight, I believe we're going to see, for the first time, we're going to see a truly prepared, mentally prepared, and physically ready Will the Wheel. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, that of course Will wants to win this matchup, but he also wants to try and stave off any injuries if he can. Of course, heading into Money in the Bank, where he will challenge for the Intercontinental Championship. But a tall task ahead as he hits the running forearm, knocking down Dustin. Dustin now gonna use that power advantage. And if you're Willie, you gotta stick and move, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta stick and move, try and avoid the power game of Dustin. You gotta continue to press on the gas. And it's looking like that's what Willie's looking to do. Big double kick. Oh, and now gonna work away at that shoulder. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, yes, the obvious solution for Will would be to hit Dustin with a bat again, but this is unfortunately just a one-on-one matchup. There are disqualifications. Of course, that might not matter to Will if he keeps getting slammed around like that. Gonna have to do something to get himself back into this matchup. As Dustin just manhandling. Oh, just throwing him around like a rag doll. And now just going to rain down fists into the face of Willie. STO, running STO. And Dustin going to go into the cover. One. And a kick out by Willie. Willie's not going to lay down. He's going to fight through. Just gonna wrench back on that neck. Oh, just the pressure on the. Oh no. Big splash in the corner. Dustin. Now kick to the back. To the top rope goes Dustin. Big headbutt. A la the Rabid Wolverine. Boom. Kick to the arm. And now Will using that leg, trying to contort it. Oh! Just trying to take the big man off of his feet. Calling for it. He's calling him up to his feet now. And he's going to go into the cross face. But Dustin's going to crawl to the ropes. What is up with people trying to apply the crossface to bigger opponents in the corner tonight? Pull them into the center of the ring, apply that goddamn crossface, and try and rip their head off their body. And now Will firing up, ducks under, big running clothesline. Now firing up as Will. And now going to work over the joints. Oh. here come the yes kicks. And look at this, look at this. Bam! Just trying to kick his head off. Willie into the cover. 1, 2, kick out by Dustin. And now, Willie once again calling him up to his feet. Oh, but Dustin just gonna power his way out of that. Big power bomb, sticking Will with that huge power bomb, and now going to the top rope is Dustin. Oh, misses the splash across the ring. Oh, big drop kick in the corner. And now Will, bam! Another drop kick in the corner. Will gonna fire up, ladies and gentlemen. Huge drop kick to the face. And once again, yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes kicks delivered to Dustin into the cover. 1, 2, 3, and Willie the Wheel has felled the beast, has felled the emissary of the Game Master. Dustin doesn't get revenge. Willie picks up a win and some momentum heading in to his Intercontinental Championship match at Money in the Bank. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you see that correctly. Willie the Wheel has won a matchup here on Smackdown Live. And he has built momentum heading into the WWE Intercontinental Championship match at Money in the Bank. Yes, that is correct, ladies and gentlemen. He is going to challenge Nate Dogg for the IC Championship at Money in the Bank. And ladies and gentlemen, with a big win like this behind him, I would say the momentum is in Willie's corner. So from one match that had huge implications for Money in the Bank with Willie versus Dustin, we move to another one with big implications for Money in the Bank. CN Tower versus the Bear Brigade. The winning team will select the stipulation for their tag team title match at Money in the Bank. And ladies and gentlemen, of course, last week on the main event, TLC, okay, good to know, TLC match for CN Tower if CN Tower wins. I was going to ask you guys after the show if you'd won, but it's good to know now. Gare Bear, what do we want the stipulation to be if we win? And of course, here comes one half of the SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions, Nick Everett. Of course,
Introducing first, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in
all right,
at
sounds good.
250 pounds,
So
one half of the
the
SmackDown
CN
Tag
Tower
Team Champions, the villain,
determining that if they
Nick
win
Everett.
the tag team title match at Money in the Bank will be a TLC match, If Bear Brigade wins, it's to be determined. Of course, Nick Everett in the ring already, one half of the tag team champions. Of course, the past couple weeks, Christian and Garrett have been involved in a series of one-on-one matches. Of course, their one-on-one series tied at 1 win to 1 win. So, of course, that will be finished off in the near future. Their best of 3 series, possibly next week in our go home episode before Money in the Bank. But the tag champs looking to defeat CN Tower here tonight and determine the stipulation for their tag team title defense at Money in the Bank. But of course that will not be an easy task, as they'll have to face the pretty good team of Nick T and Christian. CN Tower, who have already previously announced that if they win, they will be competing in a TLC tag team match for the tag titles at Money in the Bank. No, still no tag team entrances. Yeah, I know. If you send me a message and you tell me what tag team entrance you would like, I will gladly set that up for you, but I'm not choosing an entrance for you. Alright, I'm going to give you the Iconics entrance. And here comes Nick T's tag team partner, the Saskatchewan Savior, Christian. I can do the Bella Twins entrance if that's what you like. Absolutely, I can do that. But yes, of course, Christian on his way to the ring. Yeah, it's Christian making his way out to the ring. Him and Nick T, of course, last week defeated by Garrett in singles no disqualification. Yes, that is a thing I can do. Of course, in singles no disqualification matchup. And the week before that, in a one-on-one match, Christian, of course, defeated Garrett, and then attacked him after the bell, setting up that rematch last week. But tonight, it's not about singles competition or singles glory. It's about tag team opportunity and finding out who is going to set the stipulation for the tag team title match at Money in the Bank, which, of course, ladies and gentlemen, as I've mentioned several times throughout the night, is 2 weeks away. And Nick T Everett going to start things off. An armbar by Nick T. Of course, Nick Everett going to fight out of that one. And now a fisherman suplex. Nick T going to be planted in the ground. Oh, nice leg sweep there by Nick T. Of course, a couple weeks back, these two had a very competitive, very good singles match against each other. But now Nick T and Christian gonna work together as and complete this double team. Oh, back suplex off the second rope. Oh, and now Christian gonna work over the legs, try and take away the attitude adjustment of Nick Everett. Big kick, and now gonna work away at the arms, legs, any limb that is exposed. Christian gonna try and work that over. And now back into the corner. Oh, misses the splash. And now Nick Everett gonna try and take advantage here. Gonna try and get Christian back to the corner. Nope. Snapmare. Big kick to the back. And now gonna look to tag in Garrett. In comes Garrett. Big kick to the side of the face. Of course, these two, over the past 2 weeks, developing a little bit of developing a very bitter rivalry. And of course, hoping to settle that rivalry on our go-home episode of Smackdown Live next week before Money in the Bank. And now Nick T into the corner. Huge drop kick from Garrett. And now he's going to tag in Nick Everett. And Nick Everett going to go to work on Nick T. Big gut wrench suplex. Ooh, leg sweep. And the two more technical wrestlers of the teams gonna step into the ring for a little bit as Nick T and Nick Everett working over each other. The more flashy, high-paced, high-flying offense of the teams performed by Christian and Garrett. And boom, double team maneuver there by CN Tower. But slipping out of that into the side Russian leg sweep is Nick Everett. And now I'm going to continue to work over Christian. Big belly-to-belly suplex. And the side headlock, but Christian's going to fight out of that one. Whipping him into the corner. Now Garrett and Nick going to pull off a double team maneuver. Big back body drop. And now Garrett and Christian are going to go to work against each other. Big knee takes down Garrett. Oh, big forearm, and Garrett gets scooped up into the power slam. And now Christian gonna try and... Nope, he's Garrett, huge sit-out jawbreaker. Nick T with the punch from the ring apron, and now a hot tag to Nick T, and in he comes. He's gonna look to do some damage against. Nice miss, idiot. Against Garrett. Oh, Nick Irish whipping Garrett in the corner, misses the clothesline. Now Garrett gonna send him in the opposite corner. Big drop kick. And now Garrett gonna continue to work over Nick T. Snap neck breaker. Or float over neck breaker. Oh, Jesus. And roll through. Big kick to the side of the head. And now Garrett gonna go into... Nope, he's gonna throw him into the corner. Big back elbow by Nick T, knocking Nick Everett off the ring apron as well. And now Garrett, big drop kick, stomping away at Nick T. And now, slingshot leg drop to the back of the head and neck of Nick T. Now back inside the ring is Garrett. Gonna call for it. And the Selena del Sol into the cover. One. Oh, and Christian just forearmed the referee in the face as he was counting the pin. And Garrett, Garrett just right back on the attack, not gonna waste oh, but Nick just deflecting that drop kick. Big Hurricane Rana there by Garrett. Nick T, the forearm. And now Nick T gonna work away at Garrett. Big shoulder tackle. Another big shoulder tackle off the ropes. Oh, outside the ring, and now Nick T gonna head to the top rope. Big axe handle, and now gonna hype up the crowd a little bit. Nick T firing, and now gonna work the joints. Oh, the back, the pressure on the back of Garrett right now. Ugh. But Garrett gonna go, ooh, maybe a little bit of cover, but and now Garrett gonna roll through. Big kick to the side of the head. Gonna drag Nick T a little bit inside, a little bit more to the middle of the ring. And gonna continue to work over Nick T, but Nick T not gonna have any of that. Working that arm, twisting that arm, and now skull-crushing finale. Whoop, bang into the mat goes Nick T head first. And a Selena del oh no! Into the power slam. Nick T. What a power slam. And now going to continue to work away at Garrett. Big back elbow knocking Garrett to the ground. Garrett's got to make the tag, ladies and gentlemen. Garrett has been just getting beaten and now looking for that split second, and he got it. He got the split second. Now Nick gonna drag him to the middle of the ring and go for the pin. And Nick ever gonna get in there and break it up. Christian too slow. Nick T gonna drop kick Nick Everett. But now, oh, the disrespect by Nick T. Big elbow draping across the chest of Garrett. And now lion salt to Garrett. 1, 2, 3. And unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, CN Tower has won. Therefore, at Money in the Bank, the Tag Team Championships will be defended in a TLC match as the Bear Brigade defends against CN Tower. Ladies and gentlemen, what a huge victory for CN Tower here today. The TLC match now for the tag titles made official at Money in the Bank. CN Tower is going to have a TLC match to try and win the tag titles. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our show for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. The big decisions coming down as our next episode will be the go home episode for Money in the Bank. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. As always, I am Nick Everett. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, 2 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Atlantic, for our go home edition of Smackdown Live, where more Money in the Bank matches will be determined, and we will continue our path to the pay-per-view. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been your host, Nick Everett. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, I will see you tomorrow. Later. Bye-bye.